Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. Now you may be wondering why I'm back at the start of the game. Well, I had an idea to keep things interesting on this character, as well as be able to do many multiple playthroughs, etc, etc. And that is, I'm going to try to get to the very end of, I believe it's New Game Plus 6 is the highest difficulty. I think there's a common misconception that it's 7, because there's 7 playthroughs, but I think it's New Game Plus 6. I'll double check later, but right now we are currently on New Game Plus 3. This is the 4th playthrough. I can show you by showing the attuned magic. You see I have wait. I should be able to attune an additional round. Yeah. We can have 3, but I can't have more than 3 of those. Because I got 1 each playthrough. At the spell you can only get once each playthrough. So there you go. This is the start of the 4th playthrough. So, to add a little extra oomph to the playthrough, as well as to make it so we engage in a lot of PvP, because I know a lot of people like to see that, we're going to have the dried finger on at all times, and we're going to be human at all times once we leave the tutorial area. Why did I could have just killed him. Why did I? Oh well, whatever. I guess I just wasn't thinking. Alright, well. Just backstab him. So, the goal with this character is because he's already drastically overleveled for what people would call a PvP level. Is we're basically setting this guy up to be like a host character, kind of blatantly OP, but also is kind of there to allow me to experiment with. Just murder you. Don't care. But why? Because I don't care about being a Dark Moon Blade anymore. We're basically setting this character up to be a hosting PvP character, because Dark Wraith Covenant players and Forest Hunters invade infinitely up. So that opens up all of them to invade me. Like, the higher level you are, the better, because that just makes it so there's more people that can invade you. And secondly, like I said, to experiment. If I want to try something that's kind of goofy, like a cosplay setup or something, I can do that, because I'll know I'll be able to use whatever weapon I need, whatever equipment I need, and that'll be fun, I think. Let's just go all out on this guy. Let's see if we can just one-shot him with the plunge. Because why not? Ah! Nope. If this was Dark Souls 2, the music would have abruptly cut off the instant the plunge landed on him. Because Dark Souls 2's boss music stops the instant their health hits 0, which I actually think is kind of neat in that game. There's like, it's just like this immediate tension killer. And it's kind of great. I feel like they could have used it for greater effect. Like, maybe a boss, it could have, like, cut off because you thought you killed the boss, and then suddenly the boss isn't dead, or, you know, like a fake out. Could have been good for that. Because it just adds to all the things that make you think that you're safe. But you're not. So, to start with, what we're going to work on leveling is, the main things, we're going to finish the kind of build setup we wanted, which was to get the 28 attunement, I believe. I think that's when you get your 7th slot. And then get vitality to 50. And then once that happens, I'm probably just going to nab a lot of the little things. You know, getting dexterity to 45 for the maximum cast speed. And strength to 50 so I can wield anything. And then from there, I'm probably just going to get endurance and vitality as high as I possibly can. I might get intelligence a bit earlier just for the sake of being able to use more equipment. But I feel like having lots of health and being able to, like, wear a ton of equipment could be more immediately beneficial. Plus, I'm not really keen on magic builds, because those just end up being, okay, dark bead, okay, pursuers, okay, dark, you know what I mean? I'm not too interested in getting that particularly soon. That's going to be something I get last, probably, and most likely for the sake of using weapons. So I might get it up to like 40. But, yeah. Anywho, Now that we've landed here, let's actually use that level up. I'm gonna get my attunement to 28 before I get my vitality to 50. Oh yeah, we need to go human. We need to always be human. So let's put the dried finger on our quick bar, so that we have that on. And we're just gonna deal with every invader we can as they come. Now then. I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, okay. Go ahead and activate that. Let's also reattune our magic. We don't really want Power Within because it's not particularly useful in PvP. I mean, it is useful in PvP, but only if you're like really gung-ho, but I tend to be careful in PvP. I think I'm just gonna take a third Sunlight Blade. Maybe Great Magic Barrier. Yeah, let's take Great Magic Barrier. If we run across any mages, that can be a lifesaver. So we don't need our Pyromancer flame on there. Let's get the S-Stock. That leaves me, yes, at exactly 25% equipment load, so I can fast roll. We can equip Power Within when we know we're about to fight like a hard boss, just to go full glass cannon on him. I mean, a glass cannon would imply that I have low health, which I don't, but you get what I mean. Just become a raging powerhouse. You know what's funny is if you get your maximum health extremely low, like you don't level at all, you put on the Dusk Ring or whatever that reduces your health, and you get cursed. Because Power Within lowers your health based on a percentage, you can actually put on that one shield that regenerates your health, and it will actually keep up with the health loss of Power Within. So I mean, you're technically a glass cannon build, but you don't have to worry about just randomly dying from Power Within, at least. Let me slip by. Just want to get in here. Rest of this bonfire. Ah, you dick. Okay, we're gonna skip through Undead Burg by taking the Havel shortcut. And we're gonna wreck Havel, of course. Just whack, whack, whack. I like to have the longsword out for PvE, but as soon as a player shows up, I'd rather pull out the S-Stock for the attacking while shielded nonsense. Of course, it isn't really like an active time. I'm doing this at like nearly 4 AM, so invasions might not necessarily be too crazy at the start of this, but I will be playing. I'm only going to be doing a little bit in this. Come on. Oh, come on. I meant to kick. I accidentally swung. But I'm only going to be doing a couple episodes right now, and then next time it's going to be during a much more active time of the day. There we go. Slap on that hornet ring. It's also top of our health, just because Havel hits really, really hard if you mess up, so I want to be ready for that. And since the animation with the hornet ring hits twice, it'll make the buff do damage twice. 1 and 2. Oh, that's a one shot. Okay. See ya, Havel. GG no re get good. Okay. Let's rush over to the bonfire. I might even be able to get to the Dark Knight before the buff runs out, but I don't think I will. I know this is a pointless question because I cannot get a direct response from you, but how you guys doing today? I mean, you can let me know in the comments. How's life been? I've been having hard days at work. But, you know, I get home and I feel a lot better. Huh? Ah, damn. I bet it's gonna wear out like right now. Yup. That was my chance and I blew it. And making videos again has been a very welcome distraction. Because I have found myself just kind of with a lot of time and nothing to do with it. And, you know, before, either I would never have time, or when I would just kind of not be in the mood. But then, you know, like, for the first, like, I kind of felt like I was in the mood, and then I started making a video, and it just kind of felt good to do, and, you know, and then, you know, occasionally maybe I don't feel like doing a video, but I'll kind of force myself to start, and then just like 5 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm into this again. I think that's the hardest part about doing a lot of things is it's a lot easier to get motivated to do something once you've already started it, but it's not very easy to get motivated to do something when you haven't even started to do it yet. I don't know why. I think a lot of people have that. So I think a lot of people know where I'm coming from, but you know, yeah. I'm sure anyone would agree. It's just easier to not do anything, but you know, it's not as satisfying. Let's see. Oh, Maggity smack. Oh, I am being invaded. Oh. Oh. Nope. Whoop. You think this was an honor duel? My friend, you were surely mistaken. In fact, there you go. Well, what is it? You thought this was honor? I was never honorable. I only pretend to be honorable so other people don't heal until I need to heal. You fools, you're so easy to take advantage with your nonsensical idea of false honor. I played them like a goddamn fool. I've never understood the whole "don't heal, it's dishonorable" thing. Because they're pretty easy to punish in this game. I mean, this one in particular, because backstabs are so deadly, and it's so hard to escape them if you give them even a second. And secondly, because I don't even understand from a conceptual level what is supposed to be honorable about not healing and dishonorable about healing in general. Just because the game isn't designed around people not healing, so structurally in itself, in terms of the game's design, it would be imbalanced to disallow healing, because it wasn't designed around that. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that they designed it perfectly and that it is automatically balanced, but at its core, the game has healing as an option. Oh wow, we got like a full-on Halo here. At its core, the game is designed to have healing as an option, and there's not really anything broken about allowing it. Like I said, because you can punish it pretty easily. And at the end of the day, calling something honorable like that, calling something like that honorable or dishonorable, is simply just a manipulative way of telling somebody what to do. Because, I mean, I can spin that the other way. I can say, well, if you're not trying your best to beat me with any means necessary, you're being dishonorable to me, because, you know, if I win, do I really feel like I win if you didn't try your best? You know what I mean? Let's see. This one. At the end of the day, it's just people using words to try and tell you what to do, and I don't like that. Or rather, people are trying to change the definition of words to tell you what to do. I don't like that. I should swap out the horn ring for the wolf from here. Whoop. 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 Might literally be the most useful spell in the game. Just for wall hitting. So yeah, no, if you ever see me in PvP, unless it's specified ahead of time, and I agree, I'm always going to heal in a fight. Because why not? Because, I mean, think about it. You can be like, well, I would have won if you didn't heal. And it's like, well, I mean, you healed after I healed. And I won in a fight where we both healed. What makes your conditions more valid than mine? Let's see. I could slap on like a falchion and just go full speed ahead swinging. That's all there. Nah, I just want to do as much damage as possible. Put that buff on. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Guys, I don't think high level new game pluses are going to be that hard. I'm not going to lie. I think when you level up your character a lot, I don't think anything is really hard for you. Unless they just kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger indefinitely. But I believe the formula is that when you go from new game to new game plus, everything kind of scales differently in terms of how strong they get. But everything after that, everything just scales up like about 5% stronger each time. Like they have 5% more health and do 5% more damage. And I think it's just a flat increase like that until you get to new game plus 6 or something. And then it just stays the same. Which means that it's going to they're only going to get about like 25 or 30% stronger than they were in New Game Plus, which isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. Especially when I have like 99 vitality, which eventually I'll probably have. The emote's so great, you'll learn it multiple times. Alright, let's warp back. We can go unlock the forest. What I'm probably going to do for these playthroughs is I'm going to basically get to the point where it's like perfect for PvP. And then I'm going to film a bunch of PvP episodes. And then once I get bored of that, I'm going to go and finish off all the bosses. And then complete the game and go through again. That's the plan. And what I'm hoping to accomplish by that is essentially get to that point, create a huge backlog of PvP episodes, and then just have those air side by side with the episodes where I'm progressing. So I'll have like a PvP episode and a PvE episode where I'm also engaging in as much PvP as possible via the dried finger every day. Speaking of which, I had to reactivate it because I warped. And I think that sounds like a solid plan. And then maybe I'll do some kind of challenge run thing when I get really high up with this guy. Like maybe I'll have a bunch of power withins, and like the rule is you have to have it on at all times. I don't know. If you run out, you have to just like jump off a cliff and respawn and try again. You have to rush. Oh. Well, I'm Andre of Buttstora. The classic joke. Oh, come on now. Keep hitting left and doing that stuff. Let me actually reinforce, or not reinforce. No, yeah, reinforce. Let me make my one helmet to a +10, because I always have it on, so let's go ahead and dedicate the slab to it. Let's purchase the Crest of Artorias. Or a repair box. The most important. Let's say like an armor one next. Usually if I'm upgrading a weapon, I'm going to a blacksmith to do it, because I'm probably upgrading a weapon from like 0 to 15. And I'm going to need to go to a blacksmith to actually get the infusion. Alright, I forgot about you. Hold on. I was hoping that hit the thing. Oh, be careful. Okay, so I don't think we, I don't think we need to kill the butterfly either. In fact, I don't think we actually need to get anything from the forest. So let's actually go ahead and get to the Sumbro bonfire. Yeah, that makes the most sense from where we are, because we're gonna need to go down to the lower Undead Burg. Mainly just to get the large ember. I'd say I'm probably gonna skip that too. Why don't we just skip the lower Undead Burg in general? I'll get the large ember when I need it. We'll rush down and murder Koilag, and at some point I'll probably travel up Blighttown to make sure I get that power within, because I still only have one from the new game playthrough. I should really get more. Dude, I just love how much this helmet covers the face. He just looks like a really upset father. Like, he's at his son's play, and it's just like, it's fucking terrible. And his son is like playing the tree. you know, the kid that's just in the costume that's just a fucking tree. Oh, I need to make sure I talk to you. Because I need to make sure I get your quote. Oh, you know, I think I need to kill the Capra Demon to activate these guys. So, let me actually do that. Yeah, I do need to kill... at least I think. I know that whenever you kill the Capra Demon, that's when they show up. Or so it seems. So, I will do that. Because getting Wrath of God every playthrough is very important. So I actually... So, okay, yes, let's go back to the Sumbro bonfire. And we'll proceed from there. So we'll kill Capra, we'll unlock the shortcut to Firelink. We'll probably... I'll get the large ember later, because what I would usually do is I would open up the shortcut and rest at the Firelink bonfire, then I'd run all the way back, grab the large ember, and then use a homeward bone to just teleport back, but that'll take too long, so I'll just get that later. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, no. I need to move and heal. And oh god, this is just right in the center of all of them. Could you just please, for 1 minute, just one flipping minute, give me a freaking second. Thank you. God. Come here. I'm annoyed with you. There. Baller leggings. Don't have to worry about getting invaded here, so I don't need to really save my sunlight blade for any invaders. I need to get this key. I think the basement key is what you need to go fight Capra Demon. Otherwise, we can always like use the glitchy shortcut. I haven't done it in like ages, but I know I can. I really need to. Also, I want to get over there so when he closes the gate, I can just reopen it for ease. You ever kill the pig with the gate before? I've seen it happen. I've had it happen. It was completely by accident, but it was pretty great. Oh, hey, Arrow. How you doing? I should probably get the Drake sword at some point. I mean, I guess I can just wait to get it until I actually want to get it. It's not like this guy's going anywhere. Down this ladder. Also rest at this bonfire for convenience. If I die, I can just spawn right here. Try again. One thing I'm super happy about actually is oh god, you were there? Oh, you're over there. I mean, I thought you haven't flown in yet, so I didn't. Okay. One thing I'm super happy about is I have had a phone that has been utter garbage for a long time now, and I'm finally replacing it tomorrow. Thank God. Basically, he's not making any sounds. That's weird. Was he like not supposed to like spawn in the way he did? Because he didn't like fly in. He just kind of started out up there. It's so weird. That's Dark Souls 1 for you. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So my current phone has had a sort of a compounding problem. Basically, the headphone jack works like garbage. When I do have something plugged in, it only plays out the right ear, and it's a bit quieter, and the sound quality is a little bit worse than it would normally be as well. So in itself, it's like, okay, so headphones suck. That sucks. I mean, you can also use Bluetooth or whatever. But here's where the compounding issue is. It now thinks there's always a head jack plugged in. Oh, well, let's talk to Solaire down here. So now, when that happens, it will by default want to play out a head jack and not the speaker. So I can only listen to it if I have earbuds plugged in, and if I do that, I can also only hear out the right ear, and it's crap. So occasionally Bluetooth works if it wants to. Sometimes it'll just stop working because, again, it's like, you know what, I feel like prioritizing the earbuds today. I have no idea what the term is that. I've looked for apps to just kind of turn off the headphone jack just entirely. And I think one of them was a virus. That was fun. And the rest just don't work. So I think it's just a hardware issue or something. Has anyone had their phone do like really weird things? Like I remember back when I first got the phone, I had like sometimes like the headphone jack would sound a little finicky, which I guess was kind of early signs of what it currently is now. But I would be able to fix it by just kind of twisting the headphone jack a bit in there. And what ended up happening on occasion is by twisting the headphone jack, it thought I was like using the phone in different ways. Like I twist a headphone jack and then suddenly the YouTube app opens. I'm 100% sure I didn't touch a touchscreen as well. Or I twist a headphone jack and suddenly Bluetooth turns on. Or I twist the headphone jack and suddenly it turns on Wi-Fi. It was like the weirdest thing. I still have no idea how the fuck that can possibly happen. But it would happen. It was the weirdest goddamn thing. Freaked me out. If anyone's wondering, I believe the phone I have is called a G2. Oh, Hall of Thief Tights. Yay. So, you know, I don't know if that information is relevant, but yeah, I'm going to be replacing it tomorrow. Thank God. It's fucking terrible. It's gotten to the point where, I mean, I've had it for like... How long has that phone been out? I think I got it when it was relatively new. I think it's been like 5 years since I got it. And even then, I had to get it replaced once. So this current one I've had for like about 3 years, I want to say. Maybe 4. But yeah, it's ultimately just kind of a clusterfuck of a phone at this point. Damn it, why did I pick that up? I already have all this. Yeah, let's actually use the S-Stock, because then we can shield and attack dogs at the beginning. Yo, dog, are you like attacking me while I'm trying to attack you? So I got an S-Stock. Fuck you. Would you come at me, dog? No, come at me, dog. Yo, dog, easy mode. You gonna drop his weapon? Oh, wait. I was gonna slap that ring on. After a kill. Gotta get those bonus souls. They're really gonna matter. I mean that, actually. That's not a joke. We're trying to level as much as we can. Oh, no, I'm not falling for that. What if I do this, though? That's a lot of damage off one attack. Must have been a counter hit in there. But yes, this should make them spawn at Firelink Shrine, these additional priest people. Which is important, because I think you have to I don't necessarily think you need to interact with them, but you do need to trigger them, I think, in order for them to appear in the catacombs later to save What's-Her-Face. And because you have to save What's-Her-Face if you want to get another copy of Wrath of God for the playthrough. And I want to get one for every playthrough. Why, you ask? Because, well, let's just say it's a dream of mine to have 50 attunement, which gives me 10 attunement slots and 10 copies of Wrath of God, so I can cast it 30 times. Because I'm a fucking psychopath, apparently. Just like, even though I'm not in danger, I'll just keep using it as well whenever an invader's in the vicinity. It's like, are you scared yet? Are you scared yet? Anyway, I actually got the rest here before they turned off the bonfire. Thanks, game. So they should all be here now. Yep, okay.
Oh, my guests have finally arrived. I will be departing, so it was a pleasure.
You got such a baby face.
You look awfully raggedy.
Look awfully... Dude, raggedy? Really?
You might scare her off for good.
Raggedy. Raggedy. Raggedy.
Oh.
Do you know that it's not actually the maiden set she's wearing? It's a unique set to her. As well as this dude with his cleric set. This is the elite cleric set. These guys have the regular cleric set on. You can see it looks different. You know, the leather's lighter and the stuff like that. Whereas this guy, leather's darker, has little golden things on it. And the metal is like a darker metal. I really wish, because it is in the code and you can hack it to get it, but I really wish there was like a legitimate means of getting it, because I really like how the armor looks, especially on female characters. The cleric set looks a lot better on female characters. You never get a good example, because all the clerics wearing it are male. But it's basically, it's a bit more like, it doesn't look super bulky on female characters, which is nice. Like the shoulder pads don't go out so damn far and stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling on something that's not really that important. I am going to end this episode, you guys. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more of this, be sure to subscribe. And ring that bell, walk that dog, flip that flap. You know, it's because YouTube's going to have 18 million things to hit later. And yeah, if you post a comment, I'll be sure to read it, because it's a small channel. I read all the comments, because it's a small channel. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day.